Opening day across the GGBL continues. Welcome back, everybody. It's part number 2. Part number 3 happening tomorrow afternoon. So Sunday afternoon. And then the live stream. Richmond against Colorado. Should be a high-scoring offensive affair. So let's get out here to Boston. We got Richie Castaneda for the San Diego Gauchos. 12-13 record last season. Pretty respectable pitcher, but as an ace, that's one of the areas that I think San Diego could do a lot better in. They're going to have their work cut out for them against a tough Boston Revolution offense. First batter up in gameplay highlight. First batter to do anything here against Richie Castaneda would be the rookie, Lip Branson, a catcher slash third baseman. His first GGBL hit is a double. Next batter up here is Tom Cloutier. Nice play there by Cornelius Kane at first base with the dive, getting the out. Moving Lip over to third, and then we got a play here at third base. Unfortunately, that was an out. Charlie Ward just hustling down the line, and throw was in the dirt. First baseman Kane can't handle it. Makes a nice play diving, but he can't make that play. Go figure that. So the first run will score. That's Lip Branson scoring, and then look at Lip again. Out here at third base. I mean, Nacho Molina is slow. He's a big guy. He's a big boy. Catcher for San Diego. He's a big boy. He's not going to be able to run that fast down the line, but dude, he didn't even get to first base. Like, he gave up after the out was caught. Great play. Great play by Branson. Carson Willard on the other end. Another rookie there. This time for San Diego, going to strike out. And we're in the top of the fourth inning, still a 1-0 game. And there's Nacho Molina with a base hit. 1-2 pitch here. Harold Otto going to strike out looking. Jared Cherry, fourth strikeout of the ball game. Carson Willard has a chance here to redeem himself after the first strikeout. He's not going to go here, apparently, so he does draw a walk, pushing runners on first and second now. Here is Reyes up to bat. Little pop-up in the shallow left field. Shortstop Charlie Ward, the big man out there. He's tall. He's very, very tall for a shortstop. Going to make the catch. Here's Bud Brewer, another custom player. Going to strike out. Castaneda, that's his fourth. So both lefties with at least 4 strikeouts here. Look at Nacho right here with 2 outs. Look at the play. The big man. Able to get some wheels there when it counts, I guess. So we're going to jump all the way here to the top of the 9th inning. Elrod Grayson comes on. 46 saves last season, a pretty decent ERA, but it seems like he can be had as well. A 3 ERA as a closer, not what you like to see, but Nacho Molina is going to get hit. That's going to bring up Otto. He's 0 for 3 today. He's going to square to bunt, trying to move the big man over here. Could be 2 with the hard hit bunt, but no! Bud Brewer throws it away. Throws it into the outfield. They do have a play at the plate here. Branson tosses it back home, but Molina is safe. He's well safe. And it's tied. Oh, boy. Take one more look here. He had the play. You had the double play. These guys are not quick. And on further review, there was nobody at third base. Elrod Grayson was not covering his position here at this point. Look at, there's nobody at third. So Branson, the only play that he had was to go home, and it just wasn't in time. Still nobody down, man on third base. That's the next batter. That's Carson Willard, his first GGBL knock, and it's an RBI double. San Diego's now up 2-1. Oh, man. It's been disaster brewing here, thanks to Bud Brewer. See what I did there? Yeah. Carson Willard going to steal third base as well. Now they're in a situation where they can sack fly. They can do some things. I mean, this is aggressive base running here by Carson Willard. Taking 2 as well. Little chopper here in front of Grayson, but look at Willard again. Aggressiveness, man. Aggressiveness. Headed home as soon as contact was made. Like, you've got to make a decision there at third. You've got to go. And he does. He gets another run. Whew. This rookie, I mean, I kind of said it before the season started. I was like, I think Carson Willard is going to bring a different level of intensity to this San Diego roster than what we've seen in the past. So watch out for this dude, because like what I'm seeing right now, he finally gets on base and he can make things happen. He's a dynamic player. Just watch out for him. Watch out for him. But you look at that line score. Boston with 1 run scored in the first. Nothing happens the rest of the game. And then a 3 spot in the 9th inning for San Diego. Just a weird game all around. Just weird. But you look at the Gauchos offense, nothing really impressive. They had 10 strikeouts today. had a couple stolen bases. Jeremy Floyd had 2. Willard had 1. Reyes with 1. So I do like the makeup that the Gauchos are putting together for their roster. They don't have a lot of guys on that team that are going to take you deep. So I love the fact that they're getting involved on the base paths and being aggressive there. Now, I just want you to watch something I thought was kind of hilarious. When Willard scores this run, he immediately gets up, and I know he's pumped up because he scored the run to take the lead, but he's looking right at Elrod Grayson and Weiss, the catcher, and just clapping in front of them, all cocky and arrogant like. I love it. Every team needs a hype man like that, especially when you're a bad team like San Diego, kind of in that rebuilding stage. Just watch out for Carson Willard and the impact that he's going to have on that roster. Now, we have never seen Jimmy Roberson pitch. He's one of Atlanta's best pitchers. He's actually rated the highest overall pitcher on the team, so therefore he's their ace. 13-10 last year, pretty decent whip, ERA, walk to strikeout averages. He's going to have his work cut out here against a pretty tough-hitting Miami Moonshot team. Going to strike out Timothy Pierce, one of the number 1 fantasy player in the GGBL last season. So that's worth something, right? So Roberson gets out of the first. Rick White on the other side for Miami gets out of the first. Got ourselves a little pitching duel here, ace versus ace. Now, let's go to the top of the second innings. We got Matt Shartner, who absolutely sharded on that baseball. Yep, I said it. 407-foot bomb. So the Moonshots living up to the nickname here with a solo bomb. Let's go bottom 2. Cameron Moyer, the former Atlanta Sting catcher, hard-hitting catcher, traded away to New York for a playoff push. He comes back to Atlanta via free agency. He loves it here. He's so glad to hit a home run on opening day in front of the Atlanta faithful. Rick White can't believe that he made that pitch to a good hitting catcher like Cameron Moyer. Just things you can't do, that would be one of them. So top 4, Ira Weeks, infielder for the Moonshots, going to ground out. We got 5, 6, 7 coming up here. Moyer, third hitter of the inning. Ambrose striking out. Cordell Marshall swung on and missed. Tough fastball to go get. Rick White has 7 strikeouts now. And then Moyer's going to take that one too. 3 strikeouts. So 5, 6, 7. What was the significance and why I showed you that? Well, there you go. 5, 6, 7 coming up. 5, 6, 7 going down. 8 strikeouts now for Rick White. Let's go top 5. 2 strikeouts here in the inning for Jimmy Roberson. He needs 1 more to match what Rick White did an inning ago. Next batter up here, Prince Moses, the hammer in Hebrew. He says, "Let my people score." Deep drive to left center field. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Definitely will score the run. It is 2-1 Miami. They'll take the lead on the Prince Moses RBI double. Unfortunately there for Jimmy Roberson, he's pitching pretty well, man. That's the 3rd strikeout of the inning. But unfortunately, he does give up that 1 run. So Miami, now with the lead. They're going to replace Rick White. They're going to go with Curtis Brendel. And he's been kind of a bust. I'm not going to lie to you. He's been a little bit of a bust. Came over from the San Antonio Bandits in a trade at the trade day deadline last season. Hitting Xander Pollock. And then we've got Choi coming up with a big drive to left center. Seems to be a favorite place to go for a lot of these hitters. And that is an RBI double for Choi. And the Sting tie this thing back up. It's 2-2. Let's see if Brendel can kind of get out of this thing. We've got Baroa coming up. That's a base hit up the middle. No, nice play. Beautiful play at shortstop right there to get the second out. Oof. That's tough if you're Baroa. Rosario comes up. Swung on a miss. And both pitchers giving up crucial runs for their respective teams. 2-2 game. Jace Pimentel. Custom pitcher coming in. A rookie. Let's see how he does here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Ground ball here from Baroa. Easy out. Easy play made by the 3rd baseman. Here's Rosario. Checks his swing. Says he doesn't go. That's a walk. Given up by the rook. Madsen. Base knock here. Pimentel's in a little bit of trouble. Should it be runners on the corners now? Yes, with 1 down. Here comes Seth Ambrose. See if he can come through here. 0 for 3 on the day. Swung on it. Missed. Nice job by Pimentel to bear down and get the K. 1-2 pitch here to Cordell Marshall. He's got him too. That's a sweeping curve. He's pumped up, baby. He's pumped up. Let's go top 9. Already a man on base here. Ira Weeks comes through, the number 5 hitter with a base hit. Moving the runners over again. Now we got runners on the corners here. Look at that. The glasses. Glasses man. Loving it. 2-1 pitch here to Javon Brown. McMahon. Can he come through? Double play ball. Yes, they will. Baroa to Pollock. Back over to first. Good twist. Good turn here by the Sting. Crucial double play ball right there. Keep this thing tied up. 2-2 pitch here to Cameron Moyer. He comes through again. Look at this guy, dude. He's such a good hitting catcher. Base knock here with nobody down. Leadoff single. Xander Pollock 0 for 2. Ground ball, base hit. Winning run is Cameron Moyer at second base now. Do you pinch run? Possibly. Possibly. Here comes Choi. 2 for 2. He's going to lay down a bunt, trying to move everybody over. Hard hit ground ball. Could be 2, but they're going to throw it away. That's going to score Cameron Moyer, and the Sting have walked it off on a bunt. Whoa! That is now 2 games in today's highlight reel where teams have lost on a bunt. They can't make the play on a bunt. That is insanity. They can't make the throw to second base. We need to go back to spring training. Maybe that's what the problem is. We need gameplay in spring training to get these Pixel people ready to play when the lights come on. Wow. What a game that was. A lot of drama in that game. Good pitching performances from Roberson. Good pitching performance from Rick White. He went 4 innings with 8 strikeouts. Just the pitch count got up there a little bit too much for him. But that bottom, even the middle of the order for the Sting, a lot of strikeouts with those guys. Really didn't do too much, but they played sound, they played smart, played good defense. And then one team that didn't ended up losing the game. It's the margin for victory right there. Margin for error, very slim to none. NL East matchup here between the Blue Sox and the Philadelphia Flight. Should be a good one here. And no stats for Luke Nettles, but he's good. Just trust me. Those are the sources. 2-2 pitch here to Perez. Oh, what a play by Seiko Ichiman. For the first out of the Carolina Blue Sox season, diving to his right. His offhand on his glove. Backhanded, makes the beautiful throw. Unbelievable play right there. Watts is going to strike out on a Nettles slider. He's known for that. 3-2 pitch here, little pop-up. Fly ball. Actually, deep fly ball. Whoa. Didn't look like Cash got a lot of that, but apparently he did. Man, even in his miss hits, he hits it hard, apparently. Luke Nettles does get another strikeout here on Castro. That is the second strikeout of the ball game. Runner on second base. That's not going to matter. Gets another K. So Nettles settling down here, getting into a groove. Seiko Ichiman, first at bat. He's going to lay a bunt down, and that thing looked like it could have rolled foul. Had the catcher just let it go. But instead, he fields it on the line, and it's a base hit here for Seiko Ichiman. Look at this. See how it was just kind of rolling foul? Just leave it there, man. Don't touch it. Fastball, 2-seamer. Miguel Ramos, his third strikeout here. Got to clutch up and shut this thing down. Castro, line drive. Watts is there to make the catch. And we're out of the top of the third. Let's go bottom 4th inning. Oh, that's a bad play. Not a good look there at third base. Got to get a little bit more of an effort there to stop that ball. Cash Fortuna gets on with a single, and he's taking off. He's going to run for this. Stolen base. He's in. Cash is fast. He's money. 2-2 pitch. Nettles another strikeout. So, you know what? Philly's struggling offensively. I don't really blame Cash for trying to be aggressive and steal a bag, but man, this is a tightly contested game. Nothing. Top 5. Wright is going to get on with a double. Leadoff variety. Ramos got to bear down here. Here's Seiko Ichiman. Ground ball. Got to make the play. He's quick. Man, somehow Ichiman almost got safe right there. Just a couple steps from beating that thing out. But Ramos already with that man on second base. They're going to pull him. This is a questionable call here from the manager. I don't like this. But Robert Church comes on with that 5.3 ERA. 3-1 pitch. I mean, you're asking for it, man. You're asking for it. When you put this guy in with a 5 ERA, what do you think's going to happen? Mitchell Quick with the 2-run bomb, and that one got out in a hurry. 110. I mean, that was right down Broadway. Line drive, too. Just got over that big wall in right field. So now with the runner on first here, 1-2 pitch, and Watts out and left. Cannot make the play. Great effort, though, trying to help your pitcher out, but that's going to score another run. RBI double for Carolina. They're now up 3-0. Not making it any easier on yourselves. Leaving this guy in. Better take him out. He's already faced the minimum that he's got to face. He's still in there, by the way. 1-2 pitch again. Another great attempt on defense, but can't get the out. So here comes Weiss, the brother, by the way, of Rafael Weiss, out there with Boston. Remember, Carson Wheeler was clapping at him, getting cocky with him. He's going to fly out there to right field, so the damage is only limited to 3, but it's damage nonetheless. Now, we have in the bottom of the 5th inning, William Koo comes up, hits this ball deep into left field. Dusty Griffith can't make the play. He's trying to dive for that one as well. 3-1 pitch here to Estrada. Base hit up the middle. Nettles trying to get help from his defense. Run will score. So Philly getting a little charge on the comeback. 3-1 game. Perez, ground ball here to first. That play will be made. Carolina shuts it down, only gives up 1. We're going to skip all the way to the top of the 8th here with Preston Traxler coming on in relief. And he's going to walk the next batter. That is Damian Wright. Now it's bases juiced here for Clinton Gaines. A .61 ERA. The guy can pitch, but Seiko Ichiman comes up and delivers a crucial knock. He's going to score 2 runs, and it's 5-1 with 1 down. There's a couple players across this league that I want to have up in crucial spots. Seiko Ichiman is definitely one of those guys. Dusty Griffith, one of Carolina's better players as well, comes up and delivers another 2-run hit. So back-to-back 2-run hits for Carolina. Gets him up 7-1. And now it's up to Bernard Gelman. What a name that this guy's got. 4.5 ERA. Perfect spot to put him in here. Up by 6 runs. Cash Fortuna takes this fastball lone out for a strike 3 called. Here is Dominic Coe. Ground ball here to short. Ichiman did not have to do the spin move, but he's flashy. He's got confidence in his arm and his glove. Makes the play, and then the slider hitting that inside part of the plate. Game over. Carolina will get a nice win here on opening day, stealing one away from the hometown fans in Philadelphia. And who needed the stats on Luke Nettles from last year anyway, right? He's just good. Player of the game here today, 7 Ks, 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 walk, and 1 earned run. He did have a lot of help from his offense. I mean, look at that. Everybody had a hit except for Quentin Weiss. He went 0 for 5 with a K. Other than that, I mean, everybody did something, right? You had a stolen base from Steven Song, doubles from Bermudez and Wright, the home run from Mitchell Quick. Just timely hitting. Had runners on base. Really made Philadelphia's bullpen pay for it. I mean, you look at Philadelphia's offense, like they couldn't really muster anything up. No extra base pop. Just nothing was working for them today. A lot of earned runs in that bullpen. Final game here tonight. Pittsburgh heading to Swing Stadium in New Orleans, Louisiana. Going to be a good matchup here. Teams we don't really see play each other too much. So I love this matchup. You got Bruce Don, an 11-14 pitcher, against Harmon Connor. He's actually rated pretty high. He's about an 85 overall, one of those exclusive free agents that decided that he was not going to test free agency. The man went 13-13, respectable ERA, respectable whip, one of the better pitchers in the league. So good get here for Pittsburgh to have him back. So he's going to strike out Clayton Hall, one of the better hitters across the GGBL. Good contact hitter. Now, Bruce Don, what's his scouting report here? He did not have a very good year last year, but he's New Orleans' ace, which is kind of a problem in my opinion. To have a guy that highly rated with those inflated numbers, he's one of those pitchers that needs a lot of help. Help from his defense, like we just see here. Help from the catcher from a little frame job. They're going to need to address pitching, I think, in the draft. That's my opinion. But they do get out of that inning. Let's go bottom 2. We got Russell France getting on with an infield single. Not the fleetest of foot player, but he does beat that out. Next batter up is Pete Grimsley, the second baseman, with a deep drive to deep left field. That baby's gone. It's a 2-run shot here for the Swing. Harmon Connor falling behind early. And Pittsburgh doesn't boast that good of an offense, so they cannot get down by too much Luckily, they got Bruce Don pitching. They can come back from that guy. I'm sure of it. 3-2 pitch. That's a leadoff double here for Queiroz in the top of the third inning. Got some offensive output here today, it looks like. Ruiz, single to left. That'll score the run. So the one out there actually moved Queiroz from second over to third. So Pittsburgh coming back just a little bit. Let's go bottom third, 2 down. Nice play at short to get Luigi Mazza. Pretty quick runner out there down the line. Alexander King, one of the better hitters for the Hammers, going to swing and miss. Joey Singer, little fly ball to the opposite field. Left-handed hitter going to left field. That's the end of the top of the fourth. Let's go to top 5. Bruce Don going to walk Donald Queiroz. And now with runners on first and second, that's going to do it for Mr. Bruce Don. They're going to go to the bullpen here, and this could be trouble. Alden Simmons, a 30-year-old guy, did not pitch last season in the GGBL, so he's a little green. He's going to strike out Rosales on a 3-2 fastball, hitting 94. Another 3-2 count here. Going to yank this one. Try to throw that thing a little harder. So it's going to load the bags. Another 3-2 pitch to Hardesty, and that one's going to fall in to right field in front of Fletcher. He's going to come up throwing, but that run's already going to score. It's a tie game. Hardesty delivers the game-tying RBI. 2-2 pitch here to Albin, and that is a line drive base hit. Runner's got a good read on that baseball. Karan going to get this thing back into third. Runner is safe. Hardesty got a good read, man, and he's in. So runners now in the corners. Ullman delivers the big knock. 4-2 game now. Alexander King, their best hitter, comes up. Fly ball, does a job. Karan camps underneath it, makes a good throw, maybe. No, it's tailing. Hits the pitcher's mound. This is not even close. 5-2. Game for Pittsburgh, now in the lead. Let's get out here to the bottom of the fifth. Let's see if New Orleans can make a comeback. We got Grimsley already with the home run here today. The 2-run shot. It's going to deliver a double. Probably could have been a single had it been fielded properly out there in right field. That really wasn't Harmon Connor's fault, but it is a double regardless. So he's now being pulled out of the game, and it's now up to Johnny Barton, a 5.0 ERA with a 1.63 whip. These teams that love to put these pitchers in that get shelled, I don't understand it. It's going to drive in another run here for New Orleans. It is now 5-3. Luther Fletcher, the right fielder, coming through with a clutch knock right down the line. Love it. Here's Keith Staub. Remember, back last season, Keith Staub had like a multi-home run game. He's got some pop in his bat. He's going to get into second base, delivering an RBI double. Almost a great play out there in left field, but just couldn't grab it. Luigi Mazza, their best hitter, along with Clayton Hall. Haven't seen too much of those guys today. Kind of crazy. Alexander King, deep drive in the top of the 7th, a full count pitch. That baby's gone. Nakajima gives up the solo home run. It's now 6-4 Pittsburgh. So it seems like just when New Orleans is starting to come back, Pittsburgh keeps pushing. Pete Grimsley's back up to back now, guys. Bottom 7, 2-2 pitch. Grimsley, deep drive to left field. Could be gone. Nope, it's going to get off the base of the wall. It's going to be another leadoff hit for New Orleans. And Grimsley's on with yet again another extra base knock. Luther Fletcher, the number 8 hitter, going to walk. Here's Bourbon, ground ball. Double play opportunity for Pittsburgh. They can't do it. Wow. They can't clutch up defensively. An error. They could have had a double play. Now bases loaded for Karan. He's going to get hit. Oh, no. Sheldon Foley is blowing this thing up. You're going to have to go back to the bullpen here. Jamison Bird, a very good ERA and whip, by the way. I would have called on him a little bit sooner. He's going to strike out Keith Staub here. Already 1 for 3. Now 1 for 4. Luigi Mazza, 0 for 3. Slider, high and outside. Tough pitch to hit. But they needed him. They needed him in that situation. Clayton Hall comes up. Deep drive to left, but play is made. So bases loaded, and then Jamison Bird comes in, does a job, shuts it down. So still a 6-5 game. Tristan Everett coming on. 1-2 pitch here to Bourbon. Strike 3 called. Nice changeup. Last chance now for the swing to come all the way back. Here's Karan. Swung on and miss. A sinker. Tough pitch to hit. when it's down at your knees. Keith Staub coming up. Base knock right past Alexander King with a diving effort. So the tying run is now on first base. 1-1 pitch here. No! He's picked off. Keith Staub is picked off. The Swinger going to lose on a pickoff. How do you let that happen? You've got the winning run at the plate. You're the tying run. Your run is very important. And you get picked off on first. Ouch. I mean, it was close, especially with the shadows. The umpire's got to make a really bang-bang call, but he's out. The glove's on his arm. He's on his wrist. He's out for sure. Ugh, right there. That's unfortunate. The Swinger losers today. And, you know, they had it coming to them. It would have felt a little cheap if they had won that game. Not going to lie to you. Pittsburgh was just the better team. But New Orleans, I mean, they kept trying to find ways to win the game. But they also found ways to lose the game, too. Not coming through with bases loaded. Luigi Mazza and Clayton Hall. Those guys didn't come through today. Their pitching staff, a little shaky. A little shaky in some spots. So, guys, that's it for the video. Leave a like if you like this thing. Tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, I will see you guys for part number 3 of opening day. And then that Sunday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, we're going to go live. We're going to do the game of the week. And we're going to close out opening day extravaganza. We got the Richmond Good Boys heading out to Colorado to take on the Coyotes. So 5 games here coming up tomorrow afternoon. Guys, I'll see you then. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.